Hello everyone, my name is JN Lee and today we are the 12th of November. This will be the 228th video that I'm talking to the camera to prepare for my Casper test. So the weather kept snowing and it was a good time to have some snow fights. Definitely enjoyed the weather a little bit too much today. I'm getting better and better. Today I don't have any migraine, any headaches, uh, no sinus infections, no nothing. So very happy. Also, my boss just kept irritating me even more. I don't know why is the reason. I absolutely done nothing to them. I probably just don't vibe well with them. So I really hope that my real boss gets back quickly, so that I don't have to endure the suffering anymore. They just don't seem to want to give me any days of vacation or accommodation, although there was a deal made on the table already, and they were just kept saying that it's like equity issues, whereas it really lacks empathy towards the person that is in front of you. So that also demonstrates me that how empathy is important in communication. So let's say right now I can become very much more defensive, comparing if you showed a lot more empathy towards me, I'll be way less defensive and more likely to give you a better feedback instead of just nodding at you and forget about what you say. So that definitely rings a bell. That empathy is the very much important thing to have. Also, today we did the practice test for the Casper, and the real practice. And I think in the real practice they include that you have to disactivate the web plugins and everything, which I didn't do last year. So I think that may impacted my results. So I'm gonna try to do it another time this year. If I see it's deactivated and still first quartile, I think what I'm gonna do is to just give up the idea, and that will be my last try. If I see that I can still get higher than second, then I think it's still worth a try. So I'm gonna keep learning. It's a journey. There's no failure. There's only growth and opportunities, right? So try to keep it very positive, and I try to do the real scenarios. I try to go with my plan. I don't think my plan or the structure that I developed for ChatGPT type of answers applies exactly to the real scenario. I think the real scenario is much more acts on your communication rather than describing like your priorities. I think the real Casper really just gives you the priorities straight away. I think you just have to mention it briefly, 5 seconds, get it out of the way, and try to demonstrate how you will approach the situation. So yeah, I think that will be the thing to focus on the next few days. So communications, how to talk. So I will say something like yada yada, and yeah, I'm not ChatGPT, so I'm not gonna give like those perfectly formulated uh, big words answers, but I'm trying to get close to it. I'll try to empathize before I speak. I will try to make sure that I go straight to the point. That's very important. I missed out on time in 2 of 4 scenarios, so definitely something to look out for. And make sure that I mention the prior quickly, mention all the views. If there's any limitations, I'm a coworker, then I have to look for a professional, right? If just a store employee, I should look for a manager, I should look for a financial institution if I want to help. I'm not a professional that should be helping them. Yeah, I think other than that, it's just a pretty usual day. I took a break from the gym. I'm happy that my elbow is less inflamed, so I'm gonna go back to bench press tomorrow. not going for any PRs or any crazy stuff, just usual training. Try to not injure myself, try to have a good warm up. I'm also waiting for my Garmin. It's being shipped hopefully tomorrow. They told me it's gonna be this afternoon, but I didn't receive any email. That's why I didn't check on them. But tomorrow I'm gonna go ask to see if they have it arrived. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'm very looking forward to tomorrow because I'm gonna make a bit of financial and also material arrangement in terms of my personal financial situation. I started a first house savings account, so definitely I want to get the $8,000 contributions in. I also want to pay off my student loan. I have money for that. I also want to hit a specific number in my TFSA. Um, but yeah, so the next goal will be to max my first house saving account, max my TFSA, and try to pay off my student loan. So that's my three personal financial uh, goals in the next year. Alright, so yeah, I think I talked about everything that I need. Tomorrow, I think it's not gonna be a huge day. Knock on wood. Everybody should be there, and no electricity outage, anything like that. Next week and then the week after, we have two colleagues one-on-one going off vacation, so that's gonna be a little bit more chaotic. I will take 2 days off for the next 2 weeks, so that would be nice, and I'll have for 2 week vacations. So yeah, last finish this week, 2 more weeks, easy weeks, and done. Ciao bye. So I'm really looking forward to the Christmas parties, the time that I can use to prepare for my CVs and everything. Today I also started the Alberta filling out everything, so I definitely have to keep working on my CV, keep working on the transcripts are very easy to do. I think that's not the big issue. Also the statement, they ask for a lot of life experiences. I think my problem is that I don't have anything directly with OT. I have something indirect, which is I receive their report, but I never really work straight away with OT. So I think that can be the weakness of my application. So yeah, we're gonna see how it turns out, and I'll see you tomorrow.